Connie Smith. Sorry I interrupted. I ran out of space to record videos. Let's continue. Who is that in the hallway making all that noise? For a long period, the use of this paradigm in respect of unofficial strikes had a strong element of coalition building. It was designed to win over union leaderships and the TUC to support for the government in the effort to restrain certain types of trade union conflict and to distance the mass of the public, the consumer's audience, from any commitment to the event. Its use has certainly also been a common feature of the process of public signification associated with developments in Northern Ireland with respect especially to events in Ulster since the later months of 1970. This paradigm has indeed attained the status of a self-fulfilling prophecy with the emergence of the IRA, stigmatized, split off from, and counterposed to the vast majority of good and reasonable folk of both religious persuasions in Ulster, whose grievances are being exploited for the pursuance by a tiny minority of a holy war against Stormont, Whitehall, the army, and the forces of moderation and reform. Indeed, the emergence of the IRA, a known, labeled, stigmatized extremist group committed to the policies of armed insurrection and physical force, has powerfully crystallized and simplified the complex problems of signifying the Ulster crisis to the British public. It permitted the agencies of signification, the political manager, both at Stormont and at Whitehall, the agents of face-to-face control in the shape of the Army and its public relations machinery and the media of press, radio, and television to extract, isolate, and stereotype a small, organized band of foreign insurgents committed to violence against the state from the complex structure of exploitation, disenfranchisement, and oppression of the Ulster communities, and behind that, from the interlocking complex of immediate class rule at Stormont and distant colonial oppression in the continuing links between Britain and the Protestant ascendancy, accounts of engagements between the paramilitary forces of the IRA and the Army could now be depicted in simple form as a straight confrontation between a minority extremist element and a peacekeeping force. In the language of the weekly and nightly accounts of bombings, explosions, street encounters, etc., the IRA is consistently attributed in active destructive role, the Army a passive neutral one. Thus, the girl inadvertently shot by a sniper bullet is described in the press headline as "Girl Shot by IRA Sniper," but the girl inadvertently wounded by Army fire is described as "Girl Shot in IRA Army Crossfire." Thank you.